So we're still on page 11. Now we're going to be completing the square. So to do that, you first divide everything by a. And the main thing you need to remember is that b over 2a squared is what you would add to both sides. Now, the reasons why you would complete the square is to change it to vertex form or to derive the quadratic formula, which you can find that in another video. So let's go ahead and complete the square just generally to find our vertex form. So we have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So from there, we're going to make sure that we move our c to the other side, so subtract c. You have a x squared plus bx equals negative c. So now we want to divide by whatever a is. If it's not 1, we're going to divide by something. Yes. So now we have x squared plus b over a x equals negative c over a. So from there, you want to add your b over 2a squared to both sides. So you have x squared plus b over a x plus b over 2a squared, and then that equals negative c over a plus your b over 2a squared. So from there, if you notice this factoring right here, we have a perfect square trinomial from our other page. So that can be written as this. So x plus b over 2a squared equals our negative c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. Now, I don't really like this a in the fraction for the c anymore, so let's go ahead and move that to the other side by multiplying everything by a on both sides. And that's what our capital A was from this. So we have a parentheses x plus b over 2a squared equals negative c plus b squared over 4a. Now let's go ahead and move everything to the other side again to get the vertex form a parentheses x plus b over 2a squared plus c minus b squared over 4a equals 0. So now we have it in vertex form where negative b over 2a is our h and our k is c minus b squared over 4a. So basically we have negative b over 2a comma c minus b squared over 4a, which is the same thing as plugging this into the equation. So let's try some examples just to see what we would add to both sides. Again, you're adding b over 2a squared to both sides. So our c is on the other side. We didn't have a c in this case, so we're good on that. A equals 1 and b equals negative 4. So our b over 2a squared is going to be 16 over 4, which is the same thing as just 4. So we would add 4 to both sides to complete the square. And then you could factor it to put in vertex form, or you can use quadratic formula, whatever from there. Okay, pause the video, see if you could do this one on your own. Remember to put C on the other side. Okay, so let's say that A equals 5 and B equals 15. Again, our C is 1. So we'll move C to the other side so that we have 5x squared plus 15x plus something is going to equal negative 1 plus something. So that something would be b over 2a squared, and that's going to give you 225 over 100. And again, you could reduce this by dividing by 5, for example. So 45 over 20. Again, that you could divide that by 5. So that you get 9 over 4. So you would add 9/4 to both sides to get your square completed. To complete your square. Again, you could just leave it in the 15 over 2 times 5 form and then just reduce that. That works too.